Alright, what is going on everybody? It is Tristan here, and today I'm filming a very simple video. We're going to be getting into some of the drops from this week, what is released, if it is a sell or hold, what I would generally do with the sneaker if I got some of these pairs, and just kind of explaining, again, if I had it, what I would do, my plan, and that's everything I really need to say. So if you want to check my Instagrams, Cook Group socials down below, feel free to go follow those. Again, we got a restock we plan to have soon, so stay tuned on this if you're interested in joining. Again, I might leave a little link right there in the description and in a pinned comment for you to join. A lot of people can vouch for us, a lot of good things, weekly steals, so under market pairs. We have botters, copping items for you. There's a variety of other things we have. Of course, we're paying our members about important drops, shock drops, things like that. And another thing that I can say that we have bot support. We have people that, can provide like brick links. You can learn how to flip like non-profitable sneakers, things like that. But a lot of things, you can even see some of it here, but that's everything I need to say. Backdoors too. And let's just kind of get started, discuss some of these releases from this week. So first one I want to discuss right here is the Jordan 1 Stealth. Now, this is definitely a sell now. I don't feel like this is going to be making any major progress very soon. You can see market's pretty much at 170, 180, bigger sizes. It's right at retail as well. So there's not really any demand for this sneaker right here at the moment, or seeing like there will be in the future. This is probably the moment when it will have the most hype. Like, the people that want this sneaker can get this sneaker because it's pretty much going for retail. So they're gonna buy it now because it's at that price. It's not hard for them to find it. Like, you can find some Jordan 1 Stealths for retail right now at a Foot Locker probably, or someplace like that. It's probably not that difficult, to go and do that, I would assume. So first one, definitely a sell now. That's just what I would do. I didn't even bother buying this one and going for it just because I knew it was going to be a pair that kind of sat around retail, more or less a personal pair only. So not for my collection, but for some other people's. Overall, it's all right. And the next one I want to discuss is the Nike Air Max 1 Pada Waves White. This is definitely a sell now in my opinion, also just because, again, it is at high prices now, and I see these prices dropping when a sneakers release happens, because pretty much for all of the Pada Air Maxes, there has been sneakers drops. So with understanding that point, we're going to see one for this one eventually down the line. It's due at some point, so understanding that, prices will probably go down. It's only expected because it's a Nike collaboration, so they'll drop it on the Pada site, which they already have, and then they'll drop it, on sneakers, which I haven't seen anything loaded up about that. I haven't seen it yet. That's just kind of what I know. So another one, thought I would mention it just because, again, there's probably an upcoming release. I would take the sale because Air Max is at $300. Pretty good point to take some profit. You can make almost over $100, and if you sell locally, over $100 selling this shoe right now. So good idea. But another one, of course, this Sakai collaboration right here that they are doing, with Cortez. The Nike Cortez, not with Cortez, but yeah, you can see demand overall isn't that high, like 250 sales in the last 3 days, and it's pretty. These are going to get pretty close to retail. Retail is 180. You see the prices right now. I only feel like it's pretty risky to go for this one. So I already warned people kind of in the Discord chat that I run and things like that. I already warned people there that this is kind of a risky drop to go for. But if you went for this one and you have it, you got it, and you're like, okay, what do I do with this? Personal opinion, I would sell it off because I don't feel like this is going to be doing too hot in hand. I don't feel like demand will be, too high, to say the least, overall. And this pair looks kind of interesting. It looks all right. I'll be honest, it's not terrible, but for me, not really growing on me. I bet it's comfortable, but not my style. So kind of understanding that, I would pass up. But definitely a sell now. I don't think this is going to be like a hold or anything. I don't see that in this sneaker. Maybe if it looked a little bit better, if there was more overall demand, I could say that, but there isn't, so can't say that. So another one, again, right here, the Nike Dunk Low Lottery Pack. Both of these ones, actually, these are both lottery pack dunks that are dropping today, 10 a.m. Eastern time, so like 20 minutes. I got to get ready for that. But both of these I definitely think are actually going to be decent holds, just because, again, of their unique features as dunk lows, although they're regular dunk lows. Some people are like, yeah, these are getting the SB treatment, and what that means is, a lot of people are treating these ones as kind of higher value dunks because they have some unique features and things on them. For example, the scratch off swoosh, you scratch that off, it reveals like a lucky number 7 and some stuff up here, which I think is overall kind of cool. So shout out to Nike for that. I think the gray colorway is definitely better than the green one. I think this one will probably do better just because it's more wearable. That's a big thing. I think if you actually go look at sales, yeah, this one isn't actually on the, it doesn't show you how many sales it's had in the last 3 days because it's not, on that like trending or like a, hot page. But this one is on the trending or hot page. So I definitely feel like this one could rise, right? If you want to take profits after the drop, no problem with that. That's perfectly fine. That's just kind of what I think right there. We're gonna be seeing, these ones rise a little bit. This one probably more in first before this one, but again, we will see. things could deceive us. But again, definitely my opinion on this one. Probably a decent hold, especially this one. This is a really wearable colorway, just to mention. This is easily could be a $250 dunk just because of its wearability. And of course, if you go to bigger sizes, I mean, they're going for a little bit more. As with any release, I mean, these are, wow. I mean, all these sizes are going for within like $5, $10 of each other. That's pretty, you don't see that a lot. But yeah, aside from these two ones right here dropping today, those are just kind of my thoughts on them. I would hold them because I feel like they're good releases and they overall look pretty nice. I feel like a lot of people want them. A lot of people are going for them on the Nike app today, so that says enough. But Adidas Yeezy Foam Runner Sand right here, the Sand Foam Runners. Now, what I think about this one right here, you guys can see again the prices on them. If you want to hold this one, again, feel free. They've done a ton of restocks for this one recently, so you can see it's dropped all the way from like $340, $360, even from $200 range now into the $160, $150 range. So it could be a better hold for the future because again, it is at its most definite low point right now, and there is a lot of demand. I mean, look, over 1,600 sales on StockX in 3 days. So understanding that these are doing well, people want them. And, they will go for a little bit more in the future as long as they don't drop them anymore. So I feel like this could be a good hold, but there's a lot of pairs out there right now at the moment, so it may take a bit. Keep that in mind. But if you just want to take profits, forget about this one, and then move on to the next release, that is perfectly fine to do. That's a smart thing to do, to be honest. I mean, I encourage that. Again, always kind of moving the money forward. If you're just starting out with reselling, don't focus on holding too much. That's real honest advice there. If you're new, holds aren't, sneaker investing and all that, not really what to focus on. Just sell, move on. That's kind of what I would think about doing with this one right here. It's a cool pair. I'm rocking with it, and yeah, cool colorway. I mean, this colorway's been around for a while. We've known about this one. I've discussed this shoe plenty of times. And of course, the Fur Skate Dunk High. This is a definite sell now. Also, if you go look at market, it's slightly risky to go for in sneakers unless it's bigger sizes. Really, I mean, you can see the retail is $130 if I'm correct. $130, yeah, $130. And then after taxing and shipping, it's probably like $140. But overall, doing pretty well in StockX, around $170, $220. Smaller sizes going for less. Sizes above 11.5 going for more. You can see pretty much once you get to sizes 10.5, you start slowly creeping up by like $10 a size until you get to right around here. And already on StockX, I mean, you got a couple thousand sales, so it's pretty safe to go for these and sell them. That's what I would do. I wouldn't hold on to them because I haven't seen dunk highs rise in a very long time. So that's just kind of my thoughts, what I would personally do with this one, and yeah, what I think. So overall, First Skate Dunk High, go for it if you want. Might be some decent profit. I'm gonna go for it today. Why not? And one final one, of course, the Nike Air Max 1 penny home. These are below retail. I almost went for these to resell, and I'm so glad that I did not end up doing that because it just would have been a complete brick, and I would have had some trouble selling this one for sure because demand is not high, you can tell, and it's a cool. I mean, I feel like it's a cool shoe. I like it. I like that Nike Air Max 1 penny, and I love this kind of white and blue colorway we got. I feel like it stands out, and it's very easy to wear. It's simple. That's why I like it, and overall, I mean, it's not a hold. Definitely not. They're going to just, keep, continuing to drop stock of these probably at places and things like that. So that's really all I got to say. What I would sell this one definitely. A lot of sells, a lot of holds. Again, you got a few holds right here and then mostly sells. And that's really my thoughts right here. Again, you can go follow my code group down below on, the socials. Again, that would mean a lot if y'all give us a follow. If you want to invite in, just, of course, DM me on the, page here or, just comment below, something like that. I can try and send you an invite so you can join the group. And yeah, that's everything I need to say. So I'm Tristan. Check me out there. And that's everything that needs to be mentioned. So I ended the screen recording. Much love, guys. I appreciate you all. And stay tuned for what we got coming up in the future. A ton is on the way. So I'm Tristan. Thank you all. And hopefully I will see you guys in the next video. Let me know if you hit today. Peace.